Here in Milwaukee, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Freddy Peralta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Should have this one. One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike one. And that one clips the corner. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, center field. Chourio on the move. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Digging in, it's the outfielder, Sal Frelick. The Dodgers could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Close
Nope,
one
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And it's 1 and 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boo. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
That misses the zone. They're down 3 and 1. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the center fielder.
It's for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Del Rio.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Freeland gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good
The
demonstration
designated
of what
hitter,
power
Christian.
pitching is all about. He's got the stuff,
Nail it.
obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. That's towards center. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And now it's William
Batting
Contreras.
fourth, the catcher, William Contreras.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Milwaukee leaves 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Dodgers,
Top of the
third
second,
baseman,
Muncy
number
digs
13,
in.
Max Muncy.
Let's go, Brewers!
Peralta back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Collins sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting sixth,
And
the
now
right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez. Another solid power season. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Peralta, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Just
0-1.
misses. And that is ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. I want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that is out of play. Smith at second with 2 down. Next pitch is
that ball went out.
outside. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Rhys Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Hoskins didn't like it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 7, no left field.
Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one ripped. Chourio makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting up, the second baseman, number 6.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball out to center field. Chourio hauls it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Top of the third, no score. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. And we're back. And here is number 21.
Third baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman going after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed
One
by
ball,
a ton.
2 strikes.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a
ball,
pretty
2
nasty
strikes.
pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at American Family Field, now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Turns and fires to Betts. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one fouled off. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. 4th inning underway. No score. Fastball is outside. Right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first, and Freeman is retired.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ortiz under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jackson Chourio. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound.
Now
Looking
batting,
very
the
dangerous to these
designated
hitters. 7
hitter.
punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yelich in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third. Muncy sends it to first. Yelich is out. And next will be the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
William
catcher,
Contreras.
William Contreras.
And that
that's
is
low.
downstairs. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of
2-0.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Fly ball down the line. Makes the catch, inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and up to the plate
Leading
is
off for
Will
Los
Smith.
Angeles, the catcher, Will Smith.
Peralta back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And the count 1-2. Good eye in that
outside.
spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look
got
at
a full
him
count.
and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Pitch
Oh,
misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Ball 1. Edman, 29 years old, and he's usually a second baseman, but today he starts in center. Move to first, and he's back in easily.
Well, you typically have to have some pretty good speed and range to play center field, so to go from second base, which isn't the rangiest position in the infield, out into center field, kind of impressive to me.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's 2 away. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. 0 for 1
The
so
left
far.
fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
And it's
strike.
0-2. That's a laser base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. First and second, 2 outs. Hesung Kim will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Popped up. Ortiz squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's
Well,
the
these
count.
Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And on the
ball,
mound, you
2
know
strikes.
confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the
That ball's
ground,
foul.
and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
The
more
first baseman,
fastballs
number
in that
12,
location.
Freddy.
Hitters, especially with 2
Hoskins.
strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Reese Hoskins to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The next pitch
that's off the
misses,
plate.
and the
0-2.
count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off, 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page
Now
right now.
batting, the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
And now it's even up.
Man, that's just a
got 1
nasty
ball, 1
splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Now one missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. And we still have no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
that's
excellent
out.
slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Laser base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher,
Will Smith
Will
to the plate.
Smith.
He's 2 for 2. In there for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Koenig, the power lefty, up as well. And fouled off. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives and he can't hang on. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring.
Now pitching
So
for the
2 outs
Brewers,
with runners on the corners.
Number 32.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Jacob Mizorowski.
That one in triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside.
Outside.
Outside
Ball 2.
low. And it's 2-1.
Could be
2
some
balls,
action here on
1
this
strike.
next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Two outs. Got him! Huge strikeout there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, number 21. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Whoa,
Next
that's
offering is downstairs. And that's downstairs and outside. That's down and in.
Allowing this 3-ball count down in the ball game. You've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. On to first. Out on the sac bunt.
There's a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but it is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Freeland swings through it for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point.
He's trying for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one.
And here comes the Dodgers.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top of inning number 7. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fought off foul.
Let's go Brewers.
Out to short. And they get Edman for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages, 1 for 2.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to Hoskins. And a couple of quick outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. bottom of the 7th, and now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch, and he just misses.
2 balls, no strike.
On the corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Terang in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Hoskins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got...
Pitching for the Brewers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jarrett Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Otani. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 3. Shohei on the go. Freeman hits it in the air. He's got it. Out number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Checks over to first. Back safely. In the dirt, blocked. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Will Smith. In there at the knees. 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now a chance for Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Tommy Edman now at the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at American Family Field, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Garcia back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kim on his way over. Can't get there. It gets down. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And now, number 21. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Freeland in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounds 1 to short. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Pitching for the
We're back.
Brewers.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, DL Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close. Activity. In the bullpen for the Brewers, Grant Anderson appears to be getting loose. Priester also throwing. Well struck left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Outside with a breaking ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ohtani back in. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the end. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And welcome back. To the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
And that one missing low. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
1 down, base is empty. A pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was late. They're down to their final strike.
2-2 the count.
Yates is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.